Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Jewel and Auret here, and
Hello.
welcome to the Essetino Mastermind, episode number 168.
Yes, welcome everybody to another live stream we have going for you. Happy Thursday. I hope everyone is having a great week so far. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Auret. This next to me right here is Jewel. We're founders of Essetino Media, and we love to talk all about helping you create profitable content and monetizing your expertise. So today we have an interesting topic for you, and I'll mention it in a second. In the meantime, we always love to start off by asking you to share a win from the past week. So what's a win for you? What went well? What are you excited checking off your list? A milestone you reached? Anything at all that you'd love to share? Pop it in the comments. And while you are putting that into the chat, we'll talk a little bit about what we have going on for you today.
Yeah, I'm just going to quickly check something out here, Auret, because I'm using the StreamYard mobile app. I wonder if it'll let me put some of the comments on screen. No, I don't think so. Oh, wait, show on stage. Let me just click on this.
Sure, try it out.
Does it work? Show on stage?
No, I don't see anything yet on my end. Yeah, just
okay.
We're testing out. StreamYard made some changes, so we're testing out what it looks like on Jewel's end with her mobile.
I can see the comments now because usually I needed to have my iPad, but now I can see them on screen here, so that's good.
Nice, nice. Well, yeah, while you guys are sharing, putting your wins in the comments for us, let's talk about what today's live is. So we just came back from a 3-day intensive workshop in San Francisco, and it was all focused around hosting a successful, more intimate, so not like an event with like hundreds of people, but a more intimate type of live in-person event. And in today's live stream, we're going to unpack that experience and share some of our reflections with you, and also what it means for the next season of Essetino Media, because we have some exciting things coming down the pipeline. So that's what we'll be sharing here.
And just pause for a second. I just saw a Facebook notification. Did you have it go on my Facebook?
Yes, it's on your profile.
So it won't be able to go because I need to do that separately.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I can
So I can do it right now. You'll just have to take the show.
Sure, no problem. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, so Jewel's going to make sure it shows up on her Facebook profile, because we're live streaming to Facebook. We're also live streaming to YouTube. So yeah, let's see in the comments here. We'll head over to the comments and see who we have here watching. Hi, Lisa. Aloha, she says. Jewel and Auret. I would like to know if anyone can guess how old I am in this picture. Let's try 10. Let me know if I'm correct, Lisa. And thanks for joining again. I know you always try to join our live streams and appreciate you being here. Hello, Roland, Fanatical Side Rider. Good to see you here. We have you live Leos, or you live Leos. Hello and welcome. And Phil, how's it going, Phil? Good to see you here as well. Hope your week's been going well. And we have Roland sharing a win as well. So he says, I got a gig making YouTube thumbnails, I'm assuming, for someone's videos, and it's going well. Very cool, Roland. Yeah, I think it is a YouTube thumbnails. It's the job that you shared with us. So how are you enjoying it? Yeah, let us know. That's an exciting gig because I know you've wanted to get into doing some YouTube tasks for other people's channels. So very cool.
Congrats, Roland.
And Phil is sharing a win. Just hit 25,000 subs. Yay, Phil.
25,000 subs. That's amazing.
Congrats, Phil. Very, very cool. That's a huge milestone. That's
you'll get the 100K play button plaque for sure.
You're on your way. Quarter of the way there. Lisa says, my win is I did 2 applications for 2 different apartments and got letters in the mail. And you're on a waiting list for both of them. Cool. Trying to secure some condos there. That's great, Lisa. Seeing over here, Rob. Hello. How's it going, Rob?
Where are you watching from?
The Maritimer.
Maybe from the Maritimes.
Yeah. Tracy, good evening to you.
Hey, Tracy, how's it going? How's the Amazon Influencer Program going?
And then Roland says, yeah, he enjoys making the thumbnails, always learning new tricks that look sharp and save time. Excellent. Very cool. And one last comment here. Cheeks, hello from Product Patrol.
Hey, Cheeks, how's it going?
Oh, very cool. Fellow Canadian, Nova Scotia in. Very cool.
Nice.
Thanks for joining us today, Rob. All right. So yeah, let's switch this up here. Where do you want to start, Jewel? Share some.
So why did we even go to this? Like, why did we even sign up for it? Because it was kind of just presented to us, and then we were like, okay, yeah, let's sign up for it. So I'm gonna ask you, why did we sign up for it?
Yeah. So so for the longest time, I would say more so in the past 2 years or so, we've been very much having this calling to want to do in-person events. I know for me as well, I wanted to be more focused on creating more connection within the Essetino Media community. And I think the best way to do that is with in-person events. Now, that's not to say we won't be doing live events like this anymore, but we're going to be doing both. But we really wanted to create, we had this idea to create a VIP experience, an in-person type of event where people can come and not only just learn from us, but also, and from each other, but also to create connections with each other in the room, and also to have fun and come away with something tangible, something that, let's say, for example, it's a YouTube event. Come away with something tangible where you actually have a bunch of videos filmed already for your YouTube channel, or a bunch of work already completed. So, it's always kind of been marinating, this idea, and it wasn't in our minds to create like a 100+ person event, something really big. Again, it was more so VIP, very boutique, like high touch kind of experience with just fewer people, so that we're able to spend quality time with each other and actually give people what they need, what they came there for. So when this particular event came up, it's called the $1 Million Experience. That totally resonated with us, and it was an intensive 3-day workshop where we actually create and start to ideate what this event will look like, what happens in this event. So that's my reasoning for signing up. How about you, Jewel?
Yeah, so when I heard us, we were told about this event, there was only 7 spots. So it was a very, very small 3-day event in downtown San Francisco. And yeah, we've always wanted to do events, but events always seem really big and crazy. And one of the features that she mentioned was, this isn't about putting on 1,000-person event or anything like that, because that does not sound appealing to me at all. I was thinking like less than 50 people, less than 30 people, that type of thing. And even just starting off with just like a handful of people and then seeing where it goes from there. And you know, us here at Essetino, we're always wanting to try new things, learn new things. We never stop learning. If you see that, like if you see us, like we're always wanting to grow and learn something new, even if it's something that we might not take action on. There's tons of things that we have learned that we don't necessarily like or that we don't necessarily do, but we still take the time to learn it so that we know about it and we know if we want to do it or not. And events has always been on the mind. So we're like, okay, well, this person, the lady that we're learning from, her name is Jennifer Kim. And we're actually going to be speaking at her event next month. She was putting on this event, and we've been to her events. We've been to her previous events, and they're good. Like, they were really good, enjoyable. It wasn't just like a fluff type event, in my opinion. The whole thing from the venue, even like the catering, the people that are in there, the speakers, the visualness of it. Her events are always so beautiful looking, and we're like, wow, that's really cool. You know, I'd like to learn. I'd like to know about how we can do that at some form of that for Essetino. So yeah, we ended up going to this 3-day intensive. It was a a high-end like training program that she only offers like once or twice a year. It's only 7 spots, and so like we snagged a spot right away. And then there we were for 3 days in downtown San Francisco, just like learning from morning till early evening, and just literally getting the ins and outs of what it takes to put on an event. And I remember she was saying that like that it starts with having like a product, right? Like having a product to sell. And we signed up for this not knowing what we would sell, because we don't want to sell channel management stuff, because we have a cap on that. We have a cap on how many people we can take in. We've been asked several times, how big do you want to grow Essetino Media? Like, do you want this to be a big, crazy agency? And we're always like, no, we don't want this to be like a big, crazy, having hundreds of clients and all that kind of stuff. We don't want that. We want to be a boutique agency. And so we're facilitating these events around that. And what's cool was we went in there not knowing even the belief. I didn't have belief about doing an event. I was like, I just want to know about events. I didn't believe that we could put on an event, so I didn't have the belief. And then we didn't have a solidified product to sell, because usually when you do these kinds of events, you want to sell something at the end of them to make a profit, right? And the only thing that I could think of at the time was like the profitable channel course, but it's a very low ticket, $197 item. You would need like lots of people to make a significant amount of profit from these events. And we went in there, and it was basically like she was coaching us, but also the group was coaching us at the same time. It was a very interesting dynamic, because this was the first time we had been in a small learning intensive where everybody was quite skilled in their industries, and it was like we were all helping each other. The group dynamic was awesome.
Yeah, I think that was one of the coolest things, is that you're in a room with few people. You're not just learning from the one person that's in front of the room, but we're all helping each other and throwing in ideas of like, oh, what about doing this? Or, oh, what if you did this? And in a very organized way. I know that sounds like it could be, all over the place, but it was great to be able to, it's almost like we're part of this mastermind, right? And when you're getting different perspectives from other successful business owners in the room, it's just, it's not just like one way, right? You're incorporating different elements that work for you and align with your goals. And for me, like, yes, exactly, Roland. I just saw this comment come in, like a roundtable mastermind.
Yeah, because there were one thing that was really good about this, and I encourage you to, if you guys have a chance to join a mastermind, man, joining masterminds has been pretty amazing, like pretty business changing. You know, it really takes things to the next level. We got there was a spotlight on each of us. So when we would get to a certain topic, like, okay, what's everybody's offer? And we were like, we don't have an offer. And they're like, okay, let's work on it right now. And so, you know, you just kind of just live verbally talk it out. And we, in one, like, I think it was like less than 30 minutes of us, everybody chiming in, right? And like nobody's judging anyone's words or anything. We got a product like that I couldn't have even thought of. Like I would never think of something to offer something like this. And we can't reveal it right now because it's still in the works, but I can tell you my head was not even thinking that way at all. And it was really good to get other people's perspectives and opinions and what they would want if they were interested in getting something YouTube.
Yeah. And I mean, we also didn't want to create an event that's like, you know, some of these events that we've been to, it's like you come and there's like different speakers talking, and then at the end it's like, go to the back of the room and buy this product, right? And it's just it has like an icky vibe about it, and we're like, that is not at all what we want to create. It's not to just sell something, but it's to create an event where we're actually, you know, we're actually helping people achieve real results even within that event. And this is what this event has done for us. We want to create something like that. And we also want to be able to, for those of the people in the room who are interested, offer them something that will give them ongoing support or take that work that we just did in the event to the next level. And in a way as well, where it's not like, you know, a whole bunch of work that is just too much, like Jewel said, a bunch of channel management clients. So yeah, we are kind of still working out what that offer is, but I'm really excited about this because we're able to help more people with YouTube specifically. I will say that is a YouTube related product. But also gain more visibility on YouTube. So not just like the stuff that, you know, we're doing now, where it's just about uploading a video and consistently doing that, but thinking bigger in terms of expanding your visibility online and using YouTube to do that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, some really exciting things down the pipeline. We're actually also working out the logistics of having an event, a live in-person event here. For those of you who are watching, by the way, like if we were to have an in-person event in Vancouver, let's say in Vancouver, Canada, and if it's a topic that you connect with, is that something like, can you see yourself attending? Can you see yourself coming out to Vancouver to attend? And just be honest, please be truthful. Just, you know, wanting to gauge what you guys would think if you would be
wanting to gauge interest.
Yeah.
So if you're watching on the replay and you don't usually comment, this would be the time to comment. I know that there are people who watch the replay and don't comment.
Yes.
So if you see the question on the screen, if you just like, we're not holding you to it. Like obviously if you say like, oh, I can come, and then you're like, I can't come, we're not gonna like get mad at you or anything. We're just gauging initial interest.
Yeah. I'm just gonna head over to the comments here.
Yeah, put Tracy's comment up.
Tracy, during a win from earlier, Roland helped tweak my thumbnail from my latest video, posted it last Sunday, and it's already close to 2,000 views. Amazing. Whoa. Go Tracy Roland.
I think I saw that thumbnail. I saw it and I was like, whoa, Tracy's trying out a new thumbnail. Looks really good. Like nice. I almost clicked on it. Like I'm not even into gardening, right? I'm not into like I like watching you do the videos, Tracy. I just watch it just because I like watching people who are in their element. But it made me want to click on it and like learn about what you do in the videos. And I was like, wow, really good thumbnail.
Very
So
cool.
great job, Roland.
Now. Because if it made you want to click on something that you like, a topic that you wouldn't normally learn on, you know it's good. Very cool. Thanks for sharing that one, Tracy. I'm definitely going to look up your video after this. Okay.
Let's see if I can pull it up, actually.
All right.
On the iPad.
Yeah. So yeah, we're really excited to oh, I saw some comments come in as well. Yes, we got some yeses here. Excellent. Yeah, we're just, I mean, you guys will definitely be kept in the loop in terms of when we're thinking of having this event and what it's about, of course. But it's something that, you know, it's going to not just be like it's not just going to be another business event or like another meetup. We're going to make it really special because that's what we love to do. We love to create like really unique experiences. And if you've been watching us at all over the years on this channel, you know that we're all about creating experiences and just having fun, enjoying life, and at the same time leveling up and growing ourselves and developing ourselves personally and professionally. So yeah, we're really excited to share that with you. Julie,
I just want to show you the thumbnail that caught my attention and made me want to watch it. So I don't know if you can see it. The green one.
Color, yeah, very cool. It's like 3D in your face, cool color.
It's the blur effect is on, so that's why. But can you see it?
Yeah, that's not a usual Tracy thumbnail. Very cool. We know your thumbnails, Tracy. That's cool. Very cool. Yes, Tracy said, would love to make the trip to Vancouver. Very cool. No, it's awesome. Good to know. Thanks, guys. Cheeks, Starbucks was too far today for me. Caught up at. Is this referring to something that you've been?
Yeah, that's, if you read it, you're like, what? No, this is in regards to, so Cheeks is a food reviewer, but also a product reviewer. And you, Auret, had told me that Starbucks had released these new spicy drinks, these new spicy lemonades.
Oh, yeah.
And so I messaged him and I was like, you should do a video on the spicy lemonade because everybody, I saw it on Facebook, everybody's talking about the spicy lemonades and there's like a controversy whether it's good or not good. And it's like, that's jumping on a trend. It's jumping on a wave, you know, if you're into that. And so I gave him the idea of creating a video on the spicy Starbucks drink.
Nice. Okay, thanks.
Because from a marketing perspective, from a marketing perspective, I suspect that a lot of people will look at that and wonder if it's good, but a lot of people won't take action on if it's good because it's got that, like, it's a weird drink, right? It's not like a new vanilla flavor or something like, oh yeah, I'll try that. This has got that spiciness, so it's got people intrigued, but I bet you a lot of people are gonna read comments and watch videos to see what it tastes like, and then from there decide, you know?
Yeah. That is a good one to jump on the trend for that, Cheeks. Maybe you can find another location that's closer to you over the weekend.
Yeah. Back to, I think it's worth the video, honestly, because of the trend.
Well, the trending, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Back to our topic here. So,
what's your top takeaway?
One of the things, I was just going to share, one of the biggest takeaways from this event was coming away from it with a more solidified framework. So some of you guys know who have been, you know, if you've purchased the Profitable Channel course that we have, or you've seen us talk about YouTube on this channel, you know that we have a specific framework where it's like certain pillars that you need to address. You first got to address the foundation of creating solid content, great content, strategic content, then working on the muscle of releasing content consistently, then working on the traffic piece, SEO, and then being able to monetize, right? And some of you have seen that framework, whether it's in our course or in our presentations. So at this mastermind or at this workshop, we really expanded upon that framework and just really thought about what are the pieces within the strategy that we teach? What are the pieces within the system of creating content on YouTube that we teach? And also the sharing part, getting more traffic, more eyes to whatever it is that you're promoting, whether it's your like a lead magnet, an email opt-in, a purchase product, a digital download, a course, a coaching product, whatever it is that you offer, right? So we mapped out these 9 areas of our framework, and I'm going to be creating a graphic for it. So you'll start to see that popping up in some of our YouTube videos and in our posts online, just sharing more of that framework, because it really is, it's not just like something we put together in this event, like really quickly. It's been like over years of doing trial and error in terms of posting content on YouTube, posting content online, what is working, what's not working, how are we getting visibility to your brand and to your business. It's over years of finding out what works and what doesn't work. And from seeing what we actually put into action on this channel and teaching you guys through our course or through our YouTube videos, and seeing the success that it's created for other people as well, we wanted to really like solidify that framework even more. And because we want to help more people, like that's just what it comes down to. We want to help more people implement that.
We're really going all in on using, like, not just being a YouTuber, which is what people teach, right? Like, I'm a YouTuber and I have X amount of subscribers. We're going beyond that, and we're like, how do you use YouTube to make money, right? How can you use it to get clients? How can you use it to get affiliate sales? How can you use it to make course sales, or whatever it is you want? Like, just taking it from the regular, just what people teach about YouTube, and just going beyond that, which we are and we have been, but we're really, really going to be stressing it. And when we were around other entrepreneurs who all these people, they have their own businesses, and they heard about this, they're like, I haven't heard like YouTube being really taught this way, where you're really honing in on the profitable side of things. And it's not just let's create a YouTube channel, but like really honing in, how can we make this into a business, and thinking of it as a business, and how can we get leads, and how can we, make sales, right? Like, it's the side that most people see is the more the one-dimensional side, and we're really showing how this can be a machine for you. It truly can.
It is. And we basically want to blow your mind to see the potential of what YouTube can do for you and your life. And help you believe that it's attainable too.
And because we've been part of this mastermind now since December, and it's a female mastermind, and these are all ladies who are extremely successful. Some of them do over $1 million a year. Like, all it's like, you do need to have money to be in this mastermind. And what's interesting is the way that they think. Like, these entrepreneurs, they think so differently. Like, it's different than what we've experienced before. And when we told them about our frameworks, which is basically how we do YouTube, they're like, this needs to be like, it's been, let's just say it's been easier to sell a YouTube channel management client paying, a good amount monthly versus selling a $197 course.
Oh, 100%.
It's been easier to sell the monthly thing which costs way more, which is really interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like, that's one of the takeaways is get in a mastermind. Yes, it's pricey, but it is worth it. It is seriously worth it. The caliber of people, the type of people that are there, because you all have to pay. There is people take it seriously. People take it really seriously. But it's also fun. Like, it's not like boring or anything like that. I mean, we obviously need to do the research, but I finally feel like we are in this like mastermind group where we can all really help each other. And I look forward to going to the events. So far, we've been going to them every month, which leads into what is going to be happening next month. Did you want to talk about that, or you want to?
Yeah, sure. Well, we can share that. I'm just going to put this comment up here. Roland says, just commenting on what you just said, that it's so true. He doesn't hear others teaching all the avenues of YouTube.
Like, really thinking of it as a full business. There are people who would be like, yeah, you can do affiliate marketing, or you can sell t-shirts over here, or it's very like no one's really wrapping it all together.
Yeah, what we want to stress over and over again, we have been, but like being louder with this, because we want more people to realize that you're really standing on top of gold when you put yourself out there in the form of video on YouTube. It's not just another social media platform. It's not just like, we don't want it to be treated that way, because when you do, it's not used to its full potential. And of course, everyone has different goals. You know, a lot of people do want to do the whole, like, I want to become a viral influencer route. And some people just do it for themselves, you know, to put themselves out there. And it's not about business at all. And that's totally fine. But if you are someone who wants to make more money in your business, maybe you have a lot of knowledge in a particular area, you want to monetize that expertise, like, this is the realm of who we can help best, because it's, you know, this framework works best when it is for educational based channels.
And
Exactly.
just a quick
matter. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
A quick side note. So there's one of these, I think I mentioned this before, but there was a major influencer, not just YouTuber. Her name was Vanessa Lau, and she had over 1 million YouTube subs. She's from here in Vancouver, and she became famous initially for her videos on Instagram. So she became like the Instagram queen. One of her Instagram, like, it started as one of her Instagram videos popped off. So then she became this Instagram influencer, and she became like huge, and she was speaking all over in the social medias, and she got really big. She made lots of money, millions of dollars. But then I can't remember what year it was, but she just came back. But I guess it would have to have been 2022. Or yeah, 2020 or 2022 or 2023 at the beginning. She had to take a 1-year sabbatical for her mental health, because it became too much. And there's a video. She explains everything. She talks about how her business got too big. She hired all these people, and she thought that this was supposed to be what she thought this is what she wanted to make this course and do this and do that and do that, and explode it, right? And she was exploding. Like, she was everywhere. I remember seeing her on some major podcasters, and I was like, whoa, that's crazy. You know, you're from Vancouver. We could very well run into you and you know, in downtown, and here you are on like the biggest online stages right now. And then she had to shut it all down. She had to like lay off everybody, fire everybody. And now she's basically a one-person show with, I think, one person that she's hired, but she had like a ton of people, and she was a very big operation. Basically, what I'm trying to get to is she did that video, and then she did another video talking about YouTube and Instagram and what happened to her 2 social media platforms after 1 year of not posting. What happened to them? And I was very interested in this because she was huge on Instagram. She was the Instagram queen, right? She knew everything about it. She was just known as that. And so when she presented the results, I was shocked. Obviously, both of them lost revenue and stuff. But what was really interesting was Instagram takes a hard hit when you do not post to it. So you can find the video. She posted that basically all the incomes went down to, I think her YouTube Google ad revenue was at 13,000. Mind you, she had 1 million subs, which I always think it's interesting. She had 1 million subs and her Google ad revenue was 13,000 a month. And that went down to $500 a month.
Wow.
After she just went silent on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then her Instagram, because it doesn't work as organically as YouTube, that literally went to zip. It went to 0.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she lost thousands, something crazy. Like she lost an insane amount of followers on Instagram. But on YouTube, she actually still gained subscribers on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's different, if you notice on Instagram, it's very easy to follow and it's very easy to unfollow. On YouTube, not as easy. Usually when you're subscribed and you won't really go in and unsubscribe. It's just it's not as easy. So that she noticed that as well.
Well, also your videos were still out there working for her in the search engines and stuff. So people were probably still watching them and subscribing from those videos.
Yeah, so she mentioned that the videos that did have SEO on them, that she did do SEO, we're still carrying on, and we're still getting comments, and we're still getting subscribes, and we're still making affiliate sales. So obviously she had to shut down her coaching business, her online courses and all that. So her income, like she lost all her income, but she said she still was making affiliate income from her YouTube channel. She was not making affiliate income from her Instagram because she wasn't like on Instagram, you have to constantly feed it, constantly post it, constantly tell people to go link in bio, constantly message people. Like the DM culture is very big on Instagram and it can be quite lucrative. But her conclusion was she'll still post on Instagram, but she's not putting as big of an emphasis on it. It's the emphasis is mainly going to be on YouTube. And I was like, this is crazy information here, because it was almost like a 1-year experiment from like a major influencer.
Yeah. And I mean, we keep hearing about that too. Like YouTube is the platform to be on. If you are an expert or someone with a lot of knowledge in a particular area and you want to share that with other people, if you're a coach, consultant, like, it's a search engine. So it makes sense to teach your topics in the form of video on this platform and have people still access that content that you create for years to come. And I find that's not something you can do on other platforms necessarily, or as easily as on YouTube / Google, right? Because Google owns YouTube. So, I mean, a lot of the traffic, we get a lot of traffic from Google as well. I would say like 80 to 90% of the traffic comes from YouTube and Google, with maybe 50 to 60%. Last time I saw the analytics, 50 to 60% being from YouTube search and the rest from Google. So it's a really powerful tool to use. And we're also hearing as well about being on LinkedIn. So we're getting our LinkedIn up. I mean, you guys know, like we've put all of our marketing efforts through YouTube and this, like doing video marketing on this platform, and just barely scratching the surface with other platforms. If we have content, we're repurposing it to the other platforms, but YouTube is where we're all in, so to speak, with our content marketing.
Because I know it can be overwhelming for people. We're all in on YouTube, and everything from YouTube gets repurposed to Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Substack. Yeah. So some exciting news. Next month, we are going to be speaking at the Femfluence Forum in Las Vegas. So Reed, if you want to pull up the page here, we got a little feature on there. So it's May 22nd in Vegas. It is, it's going to be, I'm not sure where the location is just yet, but it's not on the Strip. It's off the Strip. And the person who's putting it on, Jen Kim, she purposely put it off the strip so that because people can get very distracted with all the things that are going on in Vegas, right?
Yeah,
So
that was
they
smart,
put
I
it
think, to
off
put
the
it off
strip.
the strip. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the page here, and it's like they host these forum events often. I think maybe
Twice a year.
twice a year. Yeah. And it's for female entrepreneurs. So if you are someone who wants to come and connect with other powerful women in business, it's a great place to connect with experts, thought leaders, personal brands who also want to be seen and heard and paid more in their business, in their brand. And we have different tracks. Yeah, there's us right here. There's different tracks at this forum, so you'll hear from different speakers, including yours truly. And I'm actually not sure if it's like a panel style or actually a speaking piece, but either way, you're going to not only learn from other people, but connect with each other as well. So
keep scrolling down.
Yeah.
See the speakers.
So these are the different tracks I was telling you about. There's a track on learning more about brand, growing your brand. And there's different, you can see we're in this track right here. There's business as well. So learning about operations and, mindset stuff. Go ahead.
Let's go to hover over Lisa for a second.
Oh yeah, you might have seen Lisa Johnson.
Right? Yeah, you remember Lisa. Auret interviewed her because she teaches people how to do online courses and launches and stuff. And with that launch, you might have received a bunch of emails and all that. Yeah. On that launch that she did, how much did she do? 2.3 million?
A crazy number, something like that. Yeah, 2.3 million.
Yeah.
And we also have a track on leadership. So just leveling up your leadership. This Penelope, she's also such a great person to learn from in terms of personal finance as well and investing. And then all tickets, a portion of the ticket sales will be also donated to In a Perfect World as well, which is our nonprofit. So yeah, there's a whole schedule on here and everything. If you guys are interested, the link is in the description below. We'd love to see you, meet you in Vegas and have some fun together. I'll just stop sharing here. Right.
Yeah, so that's going to be exciting for us being in Vegas. We're also going to be attending our mastermind as well. So right after that event, we're doing, it was like 2 or 3 days of group mastermind, something like that. Yeah.
So there's another sort of part to that event. This is a 1-day event itself. Yeah, we're going to be meeting up with some of the other ladies as well and just, connecting on other ideas as well to grow our brand, business, etc. I'm just going to go to the comments here. Tracy, yes. Trying to be consistent on Instagram or TikTok is exhausting.
Are you making separate videos for it, Tracy, or are you repurposing your YouTube videos?
And Roland's focusing more on YouTube and Facebook. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? You don't have to spread yourself thin on all these platforms if you don't want to. If you want to release content on different platforms, then that's totally cool. But yeah, I don't want people to think that you have to post on all these platforms in order to get more visibility and see success. Because it can actually have the adverse effect where it's not really doing much for you because your message isn't as, you're not able to focus on any particular one platform. So it's almost like that strategy is being watered down. But if you have the resources the time, etc., go for it. One Mon says, we want to go to Vegas. We have neighbors that go there 6 times a year. Wow. Nice.
That's a lot of times per year.
That sounds like a favorite destination of your neighbors.
Yeah, at one point it was once a year going to Vegas, but
Mhm.
now like the last time I was actually, yeah, we will be going again because we went last year.
Yeah, so it's right on track once a
Yeah.
year. I mean, there's something different. It's not just the strip, right? There's just like endless things to do.
I've
In
actually been doing lots of stuff off the
off.
strip,
Yeah.
like seeing like the helicopter in the Grand Canyon
Hmm.
and then Antelope Canyon.
Hmm. Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
so that event is on May 22nd in Vegas. And again, sorry guys, it's just for the ladies, this event. But the event that we'll be putting on is all inclusive. Everyone's welcome,
Yeah.
not just the females. But yeah, we're really excited to be speaking there and connecting with more people. And also another announcement in the next live stream, Essetino live stream, which is 2 weeks from now. So that would be May 2nd. We're actually going to have a guest on here. Her name is Beth Nidick, and there's just so much synergy between what she does and what we do that we decided to get on a live stream and do an episode related to the limiting beliefs and myths around getting featured on podcasts and blogs and doing collabs with other people and getting media features and this sort of thing. Because I think there's a lot of missed opportunity on the table when you don't make those connections to co-create with other people who have other platforms that you can speak on, like a podcast or like other YouTubers. And I mean, we're doing it right now. This is what we do, right? We connect with other people that we know would make sense for our audience to bring in and share their expertise. And that's something that you can do as well. And it's a great way to increase your visibility, your views, etc. So yeah, she'll be joining us and sharing her knowledge in this field. She's actually a former TV producer and former TV producer turned publicity strategist. So she's helped people all the way from getting on TV all the way down to blogs and podcasts and that sort of thing. So there's a whole range here to work with. Because it's not for everyone, right? A lot of people aren't ready to be on big media features, and some people just want to do like those collaborations. So yeah, we're going to touch upon that topic in 2 weeks from now. So same time, that will be May 2nd, and that's 6 p.m. Pacific. So yeah, we have a lot of cool stuff coming your way, guys.
Yeah, I just wanted to do a quick comment. Remember when Phil was featured on the publication Lad Bible? Remember that? And I was like, what is that? It's
Mhm.
basically like they show, because he does woodworking type building stuff. And
Yeah.
so one of his videos got featured. And it's like stuff like that, like getting to be on something like that, because that can give you great leverage, great exposure. Right.
Yeah.
And they were just repurposing one of his videos. And then they obviously put his handle, like the at follow sign, so that people can potentially find your video, like it, and then follow,
Yeah.
So
It's
that's an
all about
example of that.
it's to increase brand visibility, right?
Yeah.
It's like that's essentially what we're after, is more visibility, more exposure. But there's a lot of misbeliefs around that process. And a lot of people, like, for example, a lot of people don't think that they can, like, or they're not ready for it, or don't think that they can achieve something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not necessarily true. And Beth will help, we'll dig into more of that, the common myths surrounding the whole process, and exposing the truth behind what getting featured really means. So yeah, that's coming up, guys.
Phil says, oh yeah, that was a couple of years
Yeah.
ago. You should try and get on there again, Phil. Like, that's great exposure. And great. Like if you have a media kit, definitely put that on there because they have a huge follower base. Like I always see their stuff on Facebook.
Yeah.
It's always popping up, and I'm always watching random things that people are making and doing.
Well, you know that like basically when you go to any website and you see those logos where it's like as featured on, right?
Yeah,
And
you were featured on that.
yeah, you want to be able to like that's great trust signals for your viewer to see, oh, okay, you know, this person's credible. So it is, you know, a tactic to be featured on these other publications, and you can leverage off of that visibility in so many different ways. Tracy says, I've been repurposing my YouTube shorts on TikTok and Insta Reels. Cool. Awesome. That's a good way to do it. Not much extra work. Trying to tag brands on some of these posts. Yeah. Very good.
I just wanted to quickly share how I've been repurposing first of all, the whole process of the shorts and then how they get dispersed everywhere. So this is what I do. This is what I did before we hired someone to do it, but you can still do it as a one-person show. So what I would do is I would go into our YouTube catalog, and I use Airtable a lot. And what I would do is I went through like the past couple years and I chose the video. So I put the title of the video and the link of the video, YouTube link of the video, and I put them all onto this Airtable spreadsheet type thing. And I went through the last 2 years because I could go further, but I was like, the last 2 years content is probably good. Like going further might not be as good, right? So I kind of just did it like that. And then I just from looking at the video, I was like, yeah, there's probably could be shorts out of this, could be shorts out of this. If it was like a how to get a Facebook URL, like I probably didn't do something like that. You want to choose something that's interesting. And then by the end of it, I spent maybe less than an hour going through that, and I had this whole list of videos. Then what I would do on a different day is I would have my Opus Clip software, and I would take 5 videos, and I would do them. I would take the first video, pop it into Opus Clip, and then it does its thing, and then I get my shorts out of that. So one video, depending on how long it is, can yield, you know, up to 5 short clips, maybe even more. And I would just go through and I would do between 3 to 5 videos, depending on how long the video is. If it's a 1 hour long live stream, then obviously there's going to be like so many clips that you can choose from. So it really depends. So I would spend a certain amount of time, probably less than 2 hours. I do these like sprints of work, and they're usually less than 2 hours. So I spent about 2 hours doing that. And then you have like just a whole bunch of shorts. I haven't posted these yet. I'm just grouping them all together, right? I'm just grouping, batching all of these shorts. And then I have like probably 30 plus shorts or more, some less. And then on a different time and a different day, I timed myself. It was less than 2 hours. And I went onto YouTube and I scheduled an entire month of shorts in I think I did it less than 90 minutes. I was going pretty fast. You got to be in the zone, nobody talking to you.
A month?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shorts are fast. You don't need to, it's not like a YouTube video. Shorts are just, you don't need to go so much into it, right? You can't put links in the description anyways. So yeah, it's 90 minutes to 2 hours. Just really get in the zone. Nobody talking to you. Don't check your phone. And you can get an entire month of shorts. That's just for YouTube shorts. If you have a social media scheduler, you can then take that and then go schedule it for Instagram as well. You can actually schedule posts through Facebook Meta or whatever it's called, Business Suite or something. You can schedule posts to go out on your Facebook page and Instagram through Facebook. And you can schedule out an entire month as well on there too. So
that's what we do. We repurpose the shorts that are created from Opus as Instagram Reels. So you guys can do the same. And it's like that tool, Opus Clip, really helps you filter through what would be a good short or not, better than other tools. You still need to review them, but
yeah,
yeah, it does a good job from other tools we've seen.
It's getting better. It's getting better as, you know, they're tweaking it more and more. Yeah. And they're adding new features as well. And I'd say most of the time it brings you to 80 to 85%. Sometimes it'll just be like ready to go right outside the box and you can just download it right away. But yeah, I love Opus. We've been using it a lot.
Yeah, it's been a huge help. Oh, one man remembers you from Let's Vlog.
Oh my gosh, that was a long time ago.
That was ages ago. What year was that?
Probably like 2010 or something. 2011, something like that. Yeah, I used to be on this vlogging website called Let's Vlog, and the creator of Let's Vlog found me on Fiverr and asked me to join, and was like, you can do vlog videos on this. Yeah, so like I would once a week upload this vlog video of whatever was going on in my life.
Yeah, that's pretty cool though. It was a tight community, just people vlogging their daily lives.
Small community,
either daily or weekly, but yeah.
I think it was like less than 20 people, maybe something like that.
That's cool. You've been watching for a while.
Wow.
Very cool.
Wild. And Phil says, yes, I should put some effort into this. Yeah, you could. One of those, you know, you submit one of your cool videos and that goes viral, you could explode. Like you could have 100K subs tomorrow if a video went that viral. It's very possible for your type of work.
Yeah. All right, guys, I think we'll wrap it up here. That was our recap of really the last week, what went on last week, reflections from the event, some cool things happening in May, and also our upcoming live stream with Beth that will be 2 weeks from now. Yeah, so we'll share it as well on our socials as a reminder for you guys. Lots of exciting things. Yes. Surprise emoji, Phil. Thank you for that. Hope you all have a great rest of your evening or day, wherever you're watching from. Great rest of the week, and we'll see you again in 2 weeks. Yeah?
Bye, everybody.
Bye for now.